have stories. Nothing interesting happened to me, but I still have stories.
Oh my gosh. You're going to have uninteresting stories?
Hello.
Hello.
You're just going to have uninteresting stories. I don't believe you.
Why are you RJ? Huh?
Well, you see, somebody decided to come home this weekend without letting me know they were going to, so we're recording from the same microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Business. And then Ripley just shows up out of the blue.
At my own apartment that I have not left in like a week.
Exactly.
Sounds about right. Oh, God. Hello.
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 I was so confused when I got a Discord ping. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was
it just
like,
kept
who
telling
the-
him it couldn't deliver the message, and I was like, why are you not
I
friends?
think what happened was that a while ago I purged a bunch of like people that I added when I started Twitch that I don't talk to anymore, and like friends that I don't talk to anymore that like it's been like a year. And so I think Jordan just got caught up in that purge, and I was like, oh, he has my number, it's fine. And then I changed my number.
It's okay if it makes you feel better. I can't access her mod server anymore.
Yeah, I'm glad we just like it's you sending me messages, and then it was like, would you like to wave? You haven't talked to her in a while. And I was like, yeah, and I clicked on it, and it was like, no, your message cannot be delivered. You're not friends. And I was like, oh well, thanks for that one.
Discord elevated you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was like, you
God.
can do this, and I was like, let's try it. And I was like, no. Like, why would you give me the button if it wasn't gonna work?
They were like, you have not unlocked that level of friendship yet.
That's very funny.
You can
having-
go ahead.
Okay, well, hello. Welcome back to Mindless Prattle. I'm Ripley, and this is Jordan, and once again, we're back to talk to you about everything and nothing and whatever in between. And as you can guess, this is not scripted.
Only that one or three, whichever episodes those were.
This week we have another guest star, which is going to be you can introduce
Another
yourself
guest
if you
star.
want. You know, that's
There's
fine.
been more than
Hi again. My name is Karvaki909 over on Twitch, and I'm back with two of my favorite dorks again on a lovely podcast.
Dang. She
Aw.
called you two dorks. Did you hear that?
They think our podcast is lovely.
I do. I actually, truth be told, I actually do listen to it when I drive into work. It's between this and a couple other ones that I cycle through the week. It's very
Wait,
nice.
you listen to us?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Got a certified listener, guys. Check that out.
I think because Ripley's like my closest friend, and then like Jordan, yeah, you're okay.
I'm just here.
I think it's more of just like because I miss you that without texting you constantly, I'm able to just like enjoy your presence, and it's a good podcast. I like it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Ripley puts in a lot of effort. I just show up, so.
I don't put in a lot of effort.
Well, don't tell the people that.
We're putting in effort.
Only one of us can slack off.
We're putting in one effort a day.
One effort.
One single effort. Well, who wants to go first?
What? Who has the talking stick?
I don't know who has the talking stick.
Well, I didn't know if
I
anybody
made-
has specific stories they want to share, but I feel like it gets like
We in AA
messy
now? Is that
really
what's
easy
happening?
and like when there's more than two people talking. So
Hold on. Let me randomize Twitter real quick. Let me just log into Twitter and see what comes up.
Yeah, randomized Twitter.
Let me see what comes up.
I got a question for you, actually. Now,
Cool.
say you only have like very limited ingredients, and you're just wanting a sandwich,
Okay.
right?
okay.
Not you.
Oh,
And and the ingredients you have peanut butter, you have pickles. Now, would you have all those separately, or would you just have a peanut butter and pickle sandwich?
Just a peanut butter sandwich.
Just
And then,
peanut butter?
After I've had some water, if I need salt intake, I'll take the pickles later on the side after like 10 minutes.
interesting that you would say that. Because, you know, peanut butter and pickle sandwiches are such common sandwich types.
That was
according
not
to
the
Jordan.
question, all right? It is a common thing.
Ripley, when did you eat this?
I did not eat this actually.
Okay.
This
So
is
the
a
other
common
night,
thing.
see, Jordan texted me, and he was like, "I had a sandwich for dinner," and I said, "What kind?" And he said, "Peanut butter and pickle," and I said, "What?"
Why?
And he was like, "This is a very common sandwich type. Have
It
you
is.
never heard of this? Like, everybody eats this. You've definitely eaten this before." And I was like,
You've had it
"I
before.
love pickles. I will eat some weird things, I have never had a peanut butter and pickle sandwich.
I'm looking
Ever.
this up.
You're missing out. Look at the deliciousness.
The grilled one looks good. I don't know about just a cold, uncooked
This
sandwich.
one looks terrible because it's like whole pickles on a fucking sandwich.
Look how thick that peanut butter
I
is,
think we're
too.
looking. I think we're looking. Is that the first image that comes up on Google?
Yeah, with like
He's
whole,
on
like,
Bing.
halves of
Oh,
like
what?
fucking pickles.
Wait! Why are you on fucking
Wait,
Bing?
oh,
I
right,
got
right?
I have other things going on, all right?
To be fair, I should be using Opera. Oh, this one has lettuce. Ooh.
This with lettuce. What kind of a psychopath? All right.
The way you said
Not
it,
going
too.
that far.
I got intrigued. God, looking at these sandwiches reminded me of like when you would come home from school and your parents would just be like, "Oh, dinner's a free for all, just make something yourself." And you had no fucking energy or experience to cook anything. So you just made the saddest fucking sandwich that you could and were happy with it.
How often did that happen to you two?
Pretty fucking
I wasn't gonna
often.
comment, so I was gonna say what I would say is gonna sound much more worse and sad. But if you want me to
This
depress
is
everybody
not-
today, I
I'm
can.
just gonna put this out here. I don't think that's normal.
Oh, someone made pickle
No, it's
peanut
like
butter
scavenger hunt night.
popsicles.
Scavenger hunt night.
Hold on, hunter
It
gatherer
was never
shit.
scavenger hunt night. It was like my parent on the very like worst of times, they would be like, "What do you want?" And I just pick something. And they go, "All right, I'll make it into a meal," and they would make it. It was never just like pick some food, you fucking.
It was
freeloader.
about 50-50, so my family wasn't normal, but sometimes we got home cooked meals. Sometimes they'd be like, "Here's some money, just get out of the house, go get yourself some food." Or they would be like, "There's Chef Boyardee in the pantry, eat that."
Mine was kind of just like we either having set dinner, like so I would come home from school or work or whatever, and they'd be like, "Okay, so we have this that we're gonna do tonight," because they usually ask. And if not, and they're just like a free for all, it's literally just make whatever the fuck you want. You can make something extravagant. You can make something like mustard on
Extravagant.
tortilla, and that's it.
Yeah, I got the lobster out today, Dad. It's fine.
Shut the fuck up.
I ate a lot of ramen as a child,
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
and I still do.
I ate a lot of
Now it's
tuna.
fancier though.
I ate a lot of tuna as a kid.
You ate a lot of tuna?
Yeah.
Really?
And then recently, okay, this
Do go on.
gross food texture thing. I'm very picky about like textures and colors of like food, especially when it comes to like prepping like raw food. So like chicken or like turkey, or like, if I'm helping my dad cook steaks, I can't really have red meat, or tuna. If there's like a part on the raw meat that just doesn't look color-wise right to me, but it's perfectly fine and edible, like there's nothing wrong with it, my brain just looks at it and goes, no, that's gonna make us hurl. And then it happened. I opened up a can of tuna and there was a fucking worm in it, and I cannot bring myself to eat tuna now. It is ruined because there was a worm in the
I
can.
just have never liked tuna, so I'm there. With
I like
you.
fish
tuna.
sticks.
That is not tuna.
What are fish sticks made out of?
Usually
Like-
cod.
Yeah, I do like fish and chips.
I like salmon.
Salmon's good. Salmon's
Salmon
really
nigiri.
good. Yes.
You know, I've been waiting all week to make a joke on this podcast, and now I can't remember what it is.
Well, you should write it down.
And I told it to Jordan earlier, and I
You
can't
told it to me.
remember what it is.
I don't remember laughing that hard, so I guess it was just okay.
They have pickle peanut butter Twinkies. Oh, this is
Oh,
Photoshop.
No!
This is Photoshop. This is like
Oh.
the cursed hot. This is like the cursed hot pockets thing, where everybody just photoshops shit inside of the hot pocket.
I can't eat Hot Pockets anymore because of a story our high school psychology teacher told us.
Oh, now I want to know because I never ate hot pockets to begin with.
Okay, so I just, like I said, this isn't my story. I don't think my high school psychology teacher will ever listen to this, but you know, if so, like this story belongs to him. Oh god, we've just looked up the Twinkies. That's horrible. But so basically, he said when he was in college, you know, like he's a big dude. He was really tall, and I guess he used to like do a lot of like weightlifting and stuff like that. So he's a big buff dude, and he and his roommates would like get tons and tons of food. And I guess one weekend, like there was an entire box of Hot Pockets that he was eating, and he said he ate it, and like
Yeah, I
he got
remember
so
that
sick, like something was off, like something was just wrong, and he went and threw up. and he threw up like something small and gray,
Oh,
like a small gray ball out of this Hot Pocket.
oh God.
And ever since then, I have not been able to eat Hot Pockets.
You say that, but it was probably like a fucking little piece of sausage, like gray sausage or something.
Yeah, but the way he described it in my class, at least, like it was big enough that I was like, oh well, man, could that have been like a mouse or some shit? I
Oh,
don't know,
God.
but the visual was enough that I have not eaten a Hot Pocket since then. And I used
You
to
know
really
what?
like
That's
them,
fair.
but they're
That's
so
fair.
expensive. If you go to the
Are
grocery
they?
store now, it's like 2 for like $6, and I'm like, I'm not paying $6 for a box of Hot Pockets. I said that in a really
I
weird
like
voice.
Hot-
Sorry,
Have you
Mozzarella.
ever had a Hotch Pocket?
mozzarella. I sent Jordan that clip you made
God.
on YouTube.
Mhm. God.
Speaking of food, there is a new Pop-Tart flavor.
What is
Oh,
it?
fuck. What
There's
is
always a
it?
new
You have
Pop-Tart
to-
flavor.
They haven't come up with a new Pop-Tart flavor in like at least a couple days, all right? So you got to guess which one's the newest one.
Okay,
Biscuits
biscuits and gravy Pop-Tart.
Biscuits and gravy.
Mm-hmm. Biscuits and
Poutine.
gravy.
Poutine Pop-Tart.
Poutine. Where are you guys going with this? All right, it's frosted banana bread.
Oh! That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Apparently, a lot of people are saying it's not very good unless you heat it up.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like most Hot Pockets.
I forget that Hot Pockets are
We're
also
talking
like
about
a
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
God
You said
damn,
Hot
woman.
Pockets.
Oh, sorry.
Pop-Tarts are really only good warmed up, unless you're doing like the strawberry or the blueberry, like the OG
I hate
flavors.
those ones. I hate those ones so much. Those ones are so bad.
I still
I'm
can't
assuming
think of
those are
my
your
joke.
favorite. And the
Still
watermelon
can't think
one.
my joke.
The watermelon ones are so bad. Someone, there's a picture of the Pop Tarts. It says just the crust, and they photoshopped the fucking icing out.
I saw that photo.
They have those. They're like the low
The
sugar
plain ones?
or something.
Yeah.
Like plain low sugar or something. Yeah. They're
That
not
sounds
good.
like low fun.
They're not good.
Mhm.
You're just like, ooh, mainly bread. Like
Oops, all bread.
Oops. Oops, all Guardians.
And oops, all Guardians. I think my favorite as a kid, go figure, was the hot fudge sundae and Oreo ones.
I like the wild berry ones, but those are good too.
I like strawberry and s'mores.
Someone took the fucking
At the same time.
the cinnamon one, and said divorce papers, and it's divorce papers coming out of the Pop Tart.
Chipmunk.
Oh no!
Hold on, I hear the cat doing something.
She's in there yelling at something. Ow!
What's she
Rip the-
doing?
Just rip the headphones out of my goddamn ear, damn.
I don't want her digging it up and getting us in trouble.
Yeah, and I would like to have an ear, so don't do that again.
Yeah, so sorry. I didn't think that would happen.
Speaking of new foods, did you see there's a new Dr. Pepper flavor?
Wait, what
I
is it?
did, but you can tell us about it.
What is this new flavor? Go ahead.
Strawberries and cream.
It is strawberries
Oh.
and cream.
I saw it because when I got some Dr. Pepper cream soda the other day. Randall's had the strawberry one too, but I was too scared to get it, and it wasn't on the sale, I don't think.
No, I'm ready to try it. They're adding it to their
I
permanent
don't-
brand of flavors.
I don't like cream sodas. Like, okay, it's good. I
Sure,
know.
you
why
just
did
don't
you-
like
hold up.
happiness. but
Why did
okay.
you say that so slowly though?
Well, because like I had to
don't
think of
like
root beer I had to like
Cream
think
soda.
of
You
root
said it
beer.
the way Edward tells Bella he doesn't want her anymore in Twilight.
Look,
I
we're
don't
only 15 minutes in.
want
I don't
you.
need all this Twilight stuff, right? It's... I saw you put the whole Twilight series on your Amazon wish list.
I
the
want
other
the
day,
heart-
and
I
was
want the
like,
box
no, thank you. I will not stain
Ripley has
our
made
bookshelf with that.
Ripley has made the Twilight movies a comfort movie for me because when I was there, we fucking watched all of it in like one fucking sitting.
I love the Twilight movies. I'm actually due for a rewatch.
Oh, you're
Oh,
not.
yeah.
That's not how that works.
I'm waiting-
Due for a rewatch.
I was
Like,
gonna
yeah,
watch
I gotta
them this weekend.
recertify myself every year.
No, I was actually
Yeah.
gonna watch them this weekend, but you showed up.
Well, you showed up. Well,
So I
sorry.
I watched all the Hunger Games movies a few days ago.
You watched all of
Ooh.
them? You told me you were just on like the last 3.
No, I watched all of them.
There's only,
Aren't there
4.
like 4 Hunger Games?
Yes. There's
Yeah.
4.
She's like, no.
There's 4 Hunger Games, 5 Twilight movies.
There's 5 Twilight movies?
Yeah, there's the first one, Twilight. The second one is New Moon. The third is Eclipse, and then there's Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2.
Why did I think there was another solo movie before Breaking Dawn?
There was Eclipse.
Wait! No. Between Eclipse and Breaking Dawn. Wait, are they gonna turn Midnight Sun into a movie? Are they gonna put him through that?
Okay, you know what? They can't, because the kinds of people who like Twilight will not like Midnight Sun. So if you haven't read Midnight Sun, it's Twilight from Edward's point of view. It is so violent and graphic. Like, one of the scenes in the beginning where Bella enters the classroom, he describes all the different ways he would murder everybody in the room just to have a taste of her blood. Like, it's the full vampire perspective. It is not like the cute teeny boppy, I'm in love.
Yeah,
he's like,
he's a
I want to
vampire.
murder her, and he's trying so hard not to kill her. But his thoughts are funny but really dark, and I think it's a better.
It would just be the same movie but with a narrator. Like, it's not. You don't even have to remake the movie.
I just feel like it's a better point of view too, because like Bella's point of view is very limited in the book, and like his point of view, you get to see a lot of the people's thoughts around him since he's a mind reader. So like it does show what other people are thinking via his perspective.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't need to reshoot any of the movie. All you would have to do is just take out all of the lines that aren't spoken out loud and just have him narrating. That's it. All you'd have to do is narrate everyone else's
Well, you'd have to
thoughts.
remove all of Bella's narration.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take out her narration, put in his. That's it. You don't have to reshoot anything.
I've seen a couple of people on TikTok. They're what is it? They're reading the first book and Midnight Sun, Twilight and Midnight Sun at the same time to like see the compare and contrast of the two characters' mindset, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I have the physical copy of Midnight Sun, or else I would do that.
I need to get back in.
Why are you looking at the bookshelf like you're creeped out now?
No, just disgusted.
Disgusted. To be fair, what's her name? Who wrote the book series? Didn't she write like some weird alien story too?
Stephanie Meyer, yes, she wrote the host.
Yeah, the host. I remember.
Everybody has very fond memories of that book, but rereading it as an adult is like, questionable.
No, I have no fond memories of a book that I haven't read.
Okay. Okay. I still have some of my Warrior Cats books from middle school on my desk.
I've never read Warrior Cats.
God, you're missing out.
Warrior Cats?
The fuck is that?
Yeah. No, okay. It was such a cool concept to like middle school me. It's a book series about like multiple writers who went under one name called Aaron Hunter. And it's literally just like all these clans of feral cats fighting for like territory and survival. And it's like really cool.
They're warrior cats.
They're warrior cats. Yeah. It had like a fucking cult following on like YouTube and Tumblr back in middle school.
Still does, apparently.
Yeah. But no, I still remember my favorite was Hollyleaf. And when I told one of my friends, they were like, damn, that tracks. I was like, she dies. What does that mean? They just started laughing at me. No, but it was a really good book series. But right now I'm still reading V.E. Schwab's Shades of Magic series because I'm trying to take my sweet time with that.
Oh, I'm reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue right now by V.E. Schwab.
I have that because someone recommended it to me. And I cannot get into it for the fucking life of me.
Really? I really liked it, but I told Jordan about it because I'm reading it for this book club I'm in with my friends, and I read the first few pages and I was like, wow, this book is about to be sad as fuck. And then I told Jordan about it and he goes, yeah, it sounds like that would be a really sad book. Like, the concept, for those of you who aren't obviously reading with us, is Addie LaRue is this woman in France in the 18th century who does not want to be married off and basically makes a deal with the devil to, live her life as long as she wants, immortality, all that stuff. But he curses her to be forgotten. Like, nobody will remember her name. She cannot create or make anything. Like, anything she tries to create will just disappear. She can't say her name or anything like that. And it's the story of like how she survived all the years and stuff like that. And I'm about like 30-40% of the way in. I really like it, but I do know there's no way it's gonna have a happy ending. Like, it's gonna be sad as fuck.
No, I think I have a bitter taste in it because the person who recommended it to me was like very, I don't know how to say this, adamant about it being spicy. And I was like, I don't think that that's in this book, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. this one that we're talking about.
Patty
And I was
LaRue?
like, yeah, and I was like, I don't think this is maybe heartbreak spicy, but I don't think like spicy.
I mean,
And
there are some characters she's interested in, but it so
Yeah.
far hasn't like been very descriptive. Like,
watch us be incredibly wrong.
well, like
by
the
the
one
time
scene
we
I just
finish
saw
it.
was like her giving up her virginity in Paris in the 1700s for food and water. But it wasn't descriptive. She was just like, yeah, this is a thing I had to do to like
Yeah,
make my way.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was
so
like,
we'll
you
see,
consider that
but-
spicy.
I don't really want spice in this book. You guys know I'm
Yeah,
the first
no.
to read some good smut. Like I will totally read it.
Your fairy
but
porn?
this, I don't think this will fit. This
No.
book. I guess I'll let you
You
guys
have-
know when I finish
You have
it.
me roped into your fairy porn. I need to read more of A Court of Thorn and Roses.
You're welcome. Everybody should read Akatar once.
Once.
Jordan still hasn't read it, and it's
Read
really
it.
good.
There's
I'm
a.
through.
I'm trying to look. Hold on.
You read
There's
Last month.
You didn't tell
You
me.
didn't ask.
You read Akatar?
What?
What did
Last
you
month.
think?
I skipped a lot of it.
You gotta get to the second one. The second one's a good one.
I'm skipping back and forth. All right. I
Why?
read one of your books and then I read one of my books.
So what did you think about it though?
I can't talk about that.
Why? Did you
There's
hate
too
it?
much porn.
There was not much porn in the first one.
In the first one. Yeah, it makes me real excited to read the second one.
So what did you think though?
Hmm?
What did you think
About what?
about A Court of Thorns and Roses?
Oh, is that the same thing?
God fucking damn it.
Are you all right?
Yeah, she's cussing because of you.
You don't know that.
I do.
I
No.
do. She
What
does.
if she suddenly tripped?
Sitting down.
How do you know she's sitting?
She's sitting down on her desk most likely.
Wow, you're just assuming things now.
Well, are you? Sitting at your desk, Kava?
I am sitting at my desk. Sorry, I was looking at I was like looking across the room at one of the books that I'm gonna start reading, but I literally bought the last 2 books of the series. I'm missing the fucking first book. But it's I think it's pronounced Lanny Taylor's Gods and Monsters, Smoke and Mirrors, Bones and Stardust series.
Oh,
Those are
Gods
all-
and
Oh,
Monsters. I feel like
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Well, because I have it. I think I bought it on my birthday a couple of years ago. My brother
Wait.
was just like, "Here, have this Barnes and Noble gift card," and I was like, "Okay." And then I just went and just bought a shit ton of books.
No, good. But also, Jordan still did not tell us his thoughts.
What, on
I
the
really
book?
no, I really need to know. Like, what do you think?
Why? I
Like-
liked it, but
Any specific thoughts about anything?
no, it was good.
How do you feel about Tamlin?
Look, this is the first
Oh.
time I read books, all right?
Okay, how do you feel about Tamlin?
Who's that?
Did you actually read it?
Did you actually read it, or are you just fucking with us?
I thought you could tell on your Kindle app if I read it or not.
Oh my god, you're awful.
I don't pay attention to what you're reading on my app.
How dare you?
What did you think of it? What do you think?
It was good. I just told you.
Okay, I want specific thoughts here.
No, those are I generalize all thoughts for most books into good or bad book.
Okay, so
But
are you gonna read
good.
the next one?
Yeah, next month. I just told you. I gotta oscillate. I can't just have
Okay,
that much
well,
fairy
you know
porn
what?
in a
I'm
row.
told they're planning a Hulu series, so I can watch that.
Wait,
Hulu series.
really?
Who told you this?
So actually, they've been working on the Hulu for Throne of Glass and A Court and Thorns and Roses for a while. But I know the author was arguing a lot. Like she retained a lot of rights in her contract, and
Good.
as she should not compromise on her story being told
Yeah.
correctly, because book fans will destroy your series if you do not accurately portray it. We all saw it with the Mortal Instruments City of Glass, or what is it called? The Mortal City of Bones?
I don't know. I don't watch that.
The Clary story, Mortal Instruments book series, was really popular when we were middle school. They made the Mortal Instruments movie.
Oh,
They did
yeah,
not stay
my
true to the
God.
story, never got a sequel.
Am I
They
thinking
did get a
of
TV show, though.
Am I thinking of the right one,
Interesting.
or am I thinking of something else? The one with the guy whose name is Four. Which one's that?
That is
That's-
Divergent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
the one I
Divergent.
saw. I didn't see the other one.
Divergent, the first one was good. The rest of the movies were bad.
Yeah.
The books were great.
I kind of
read-
missed
I didn't
that,
read any of
like,
the books, but
I kind of missed that, like, that teenage, God, what is it? Teenage protagonist in a dystopian world.
Yeah.
Trope. I kind of missed that era of books because that was a big hype in like beginning mid of high school, I think.
Have you ever read Delirium?
No, what is that?
Try that.
Okay.
It's along the same vein of like teenage dystopian novels.
Okay.
It was actually one of my favorites I read back then during that period of time, but the concept is kind of like they identified love to be like an issue in society. So when everybody's old enough, they have a procedure that takes away their ability to feel like really intense, strong feelings like that. And they all just like live out their happy lives. And they're like paired with people, things like that. It's kind of got the Giver vibes.
Oh, okay.
But it's
I
love
love that
Delirium.
book.
I really recommend it. I have like the last one on my shelf. It's called Requiem. But I actually want to read it again. It was a good story, and the meaning behind it is just, I think, really cool.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I guess we could move on from books. I know we've been talking about that for a while. I know Jordan had some stories he wanted to share with us today, and I'm just talking about books all
share
day
some
long.
stories.
No,
I'll add that to my book list, my very long read list.
I usually just have stories ready. Like I don't intend to talk about all of them. I just have them in case.
You know what?
I
That's fair.
Need stuff to talk about.
That's
like
fair.
I just came across a story of 8 Filipinos nailed to crosses.
What?
Yeah, to reenact the crucifixion. I was like, okay.
Haven't we suffered enough?
That's a peace match.
Yeah, you know how people normally are like, let's reenact this, and then they get like tied to the cross. No, there's 8 of them that got nailed to crosses.
What?
Yeah.
You know,
Hold on.
there is no religion in the world that I would ever feel dedicated enough to do. Maybe I just don't have the cult mentality.
I guess they do this every year, but they had a halt during COVID. Because what? You were afraid to get COVID from the cross? What do you mean? What?
They're like, you may get tetanus, but COVID is crossing the line.
I am someone who's like, when it comes to like politics and religion, it's like, as long as you're not hurting yourself or those around you, do whatever the fuck you want. However, this hurts you directly.
I mean, they didn't look like they were being forced to do it, so you know,
I mean,
the less dumb people in the world, the better. That's what I think.
Jesus Christ.
And I mean, are they going to do it again
tell
next
me it's
year?
Gonna
like,
hurt
probably.
The world,
will their hands heal enough in time to do? Like, how long does it take your hands to heal from that?
I
don't know if it was the same people from 3
I think
years
they
ago.
rotate. I don't know.
They would have to, right? Like,
probably.
They
would have
like,
to.
oh, this year you're going to be the Roman general. Next year, you're up, Fred. Like, what the?
I just saw your text saying Jordan's sending it over, or not, because you're not his friend for some reason. I just saw that. I was like, huh?
yeah, get better, friend.
Will do.
Friend.
Oh, I know what my joke was. I did make this joke to Jordan. No, so I started this new medication this week, and I told Jordan the premise seems to be that if you're so sleepy, you can't be anxious.
Was that a joke? I thought you were being serious.
No, that was a joke.
Oh, it's a good concept though.
No, I feel that because I just started one for my MVD as well, and so it's made me really sleepy, and like one of the side effects is like as your body acclimates for the first 2 weeks is that you're just gonna be incredibly sleepy.
Yep, I'm taking half a pill for 2 weeks, and then going up to a full dose after the first 2 weeks, and I still feel like I could just sleep through the whole day.
Yeah, that tracks. But mine also doubles as like an overall like, we're gonna help you with everything else because we can't give you something else. Your blood pressure will get even lower than it already is. So mine is just also like a sleep-ish pill to help, but I have to take it at night. And even during the day, like I have dry mouth from POTS, and my mouth will now like be super dry and then over salivate once the medication starts kicking in. And it's very weird, and I do not like it.
Messing with your body chemistry.
Well, yeah, because it's like, I'll get home before I take the medicine, and it's like, wow, fuck, I feel so fucking dehydrated. I'll take it, and I'll wake up in the morning with like a puddle of fucking drool. And I'm like, my body feels like 2 separate individuals right now. And then I faint, and then it's all fine.
And then it's all fine.
And then it's all fine, and then I remembered. Ah, yes. God. No, medication's weird.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to take it, but I do.
Yeah, I kind of miss raw dogging life. No, I don't.
I don't miss raw dogging life anymore.
I don't. Yeah, no, not
I
anymore.
want life with protection, please.
I want. I want my
I
life.
think it's really
condom.
like filtered life, but protection's good too.
Oh fuck. Oh wait, I have to.
Yes.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
So I saw the other day, I was
Oh,
at Walmart, and this woman, speaking of being sad, she might need some medicine now.
Okay.
She I was walking through
Great
Walmart.
fucking start to a story.
I gotta tie it in, right? Like
Okay.
she's probably gonna need some help now. I was walking through Walmart and it was just finished checking out. I went outside, and you know that little zone like right out front of most like grocery stores that has like the little drop off and pickup area where you're not supposed to park and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a car parked there, and there was a tow truck there. And I was like, oh, her car's getting towed because she's parked in the no parking zone, you know. Oh no, it was way worse. There was a guy standing there, and I could hear the discussion they were having as I walked out. He said, I'm sorry, ma'am, but your car is being repossessed. I have the legal notice to take it. I was like, oh, that's way worse than just getting your car taken. And she goes, how am I supposed to get home? She's like holding bags of groceries in her hand.
Oh.
She's like sobbing. She's like, how am I supposed to get home? And he's like, I gotta take your car. And like got in the truck and drove off. And I was like, damn, what
Oh
a
my
heartless
God.
dude. Just
Jesus
drove
Christ.
off. Like I stopped and I was like, oh my gosh.
How did they
I
find you
would've-
at the
And then I
grocery
left.
store?
I have no
I
idea.
would've-
That guy was
I
like
would've-
tracking her. I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
What if, like,
damn.
I would have like called her an Uber or something.
Yeah, no, she literally just like sat there and like started crying. And I guess her boyfriend or husband or something came out and was like with some more groceries. and
Oh
saw her.
no.
And I was like, oh. And he's like, what happened? Where'd the car go? she just kept crying. And I was like, gotta go make a pickle and peanut butter sandwich. I gotta go.
Damn, you gotta be in a pretty bad place in life for all that shit
That's
to be
what I was
happening
like,
at once.
man.
And for them to find you at the grocery store, they wanted
what
to
I'm
take your
saying.
car.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck?
Car privilege is gone. Oh,
God
good
damn.
Lord. That's so sad.
I know.
Fuck.
I feel bad now. I'm like, ugh.
Jesus. What the hell was that? You just hit your mic?
Well,
No, I did not.
Ripley did.
Why is this
Oh.
so short?
She lost her head.
My cat has
These are
decided...
like the shortest headphones.
They're not.
This is why I went wireless.
You whatever.
Total side note. My cat has decided to attack every plant I own other than the fucking cat grass that my mama bought for her. Like, fuck anything I try to give her. It's everything else she wants. And it's very annoying. My poor plants.
Cat grass died.
Yeah, I'm having like a really hard time keeping mine together. I think it's because my humidifier broke and I need the extra
Yeah,
humidity.
you know, they just told me to keep it moist and like sun it, and I did both those things, and then they just slowly
Died.
wilted. And it was like,
Yeah.
do not put it in a new pot because that won't help it. So I didn't, but I was like, maybe I should have put
Well,
it in
see,
a pot or something. Like, I don't know.
Mine is telling me to like re-sew it, and I was like, how often? And like, oh, twice a week. I was like, you think I got time for that?
What?
Twice a week, it
No.
needs news.
That's gonna traumatize its fucking roots, my guy. Holy shit. But yeah, and I'm
So-
probably gonna trim it later, see if that helps. But now it's like hay, and I'm like, what happened?
Yep, that's the point where you got to get rid of it.
Damn it.
So do you have any plans for Easter this weekend? I don't know if your family's big on that or anything, but
Nah, I really don't give a shit.
I'm gonna make Jordan dye eggs.
Yep. And then she
Ooh.
said she's gonna give me some gifts.
I did
Aw.
not. You said you were gonna give me gifts,
What?
and I told you I didn't get you gifts because I didn't know you were
What?
gonna be here.
You? Wow.
I'll buy you some alcohol at Gunter's later.
You know that
Gunther's.
only makes up for it a lot. So
I think the only thing is I think Easter used to be like really big for us because like I went to a private school growing up and
Mhm.
we're Ukrainian. And that's like a very big holiday there. But like since we haven't really done much, it's kind of died off and I feel bad, but that's also probably because we're not part of like the Orthodox Church type vibe anymore. We kind of grow away from that. Not for like dispute, but just like we stopped going to like those schools, and so it kind of just fell out of our lives. But
I just like to eat candy and eggs.
I can't. I have a.
Candy and
I
eggs.
have such a fucking
making hard-boiled
sugar. I felt so bad, and my parents got me those crumble cookies as like a celebration for my the job thing.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, we got you crumble cookies, but with Pot's taste buds dysfunctional." That's like the best way to describe it. And so I'm sitting here. One, I cannot handle a lot of sugar, and
I mean, and
two,
the crumble's pretty sweet. Like they're like
And
the
they're-
sweetest of the sweet.
they're fucking sweet. I had a like 25% of a sugar cookie, and my stomach hated me, and it tasted sour. Though I know it wasn't sour. Like to me, it tasted sour, and I was like, "Damn, this." I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm having a bad time.
No, I want crumble cookie.
They're good. They're good when you're not deteriorating.
Tiff's Treats is really bigger out here.
What is it?
Tiff's Treats, it's like the cookie delivery,
Oh.
but they only do delivery.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
My customers would send it to me a lot.
Which ones are like those giant cookies? Was that the crumble ones?
Crumble,
Yeah,
yeah, they're
that's
big and usually
crumble.
kind of like soft and gooey.
Yeah.
They come in the pink box.
I always thought they were just okay. They felt more like they were made out of like sand
Or it
and
feels
anything. Like they would
cookies
just
to me.
they would just really break apart, and you're like, I don't want.
Oh,
cookies that
God.
look like that.
There's this place at Pike's Place Market called Baco's Cafe, and I fucking love it there so much. But they have sunrise samosas or sunrise mimosas, and now I fucking want a mimosa.
I really like peach bellinis.
I don't think I've had a peach bellini before. Are they good?
Yeah, I like them if you get like the liquid ones where it's just the prosecco and peach. But
Ooh.
like a lot of places have started serving them like frozen blended, and I
Huh.
just want my little peach bellini. Like I want it to be liquid. I don't want it frozen. Just want to drink a little champagne with some peach in it. That's it.
There you go.
Is that why you got that peach wine yesterday?
I've been craving peach
Ooh.
bellinis.
That sounds so good.
I was actually surprised. It's 9% alcohol.
It is so.
Oh my
sweet.
god.
I know. I was like, these are usually like 4 to 5% for these little sugary ones. No, it was 9%. Because I was
That
looking for
is-
something lower alcohol since I just started new medicine.
Yeah. I still love Moscow mules.
I can't stand them.
They're great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jordan will drink any kind of mule.
Aha! Comrade.
Irish mules are
Comrade.
good.
Ooh, what the fuck is an Irish mule?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, just with Jameson instead of
Ooh.
vodka.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to try that.
I
I mean, what?
A whole
What?
new
Drink-
world.
Yes. There's
Yeah.
so many types of mules. I just not recently discovered, but like a couple months ago was out with my dad.
Hmm.
And he had this like citrus one, and it was really nice. Stokes was visiting us. Ethan was visiting us, and this was back in like October, and we were all out at dinner, and he had ordered, and it was like I got a mule, and then he got a my dad got this like citrus mule, and it was just basically like a fruit version of a Moscow mule, and it was really fucking good. I really liked it.
Alright, I
Yeah.
keep sniffing.
You're okay.
But like less
Is
in
that
my
what
nose
it
is
is?
just like flaky.
There's a place that me and my brother went to a while back in Vegas. It's called Flights.
Oh.
And
You went there with me too.
Yeah, but I didn't get mules when I was there with you.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember that. But
Nobody remembers the trip to Vegas.
but all of everything they serve is in flight. So like if you order like a burger, they'll give you like 4 little mini sliders that are all like different meats and flavors and everything. And same thing goes with all their
Oh.
alcohol. So I ordered their mule flight, and it was like a Moscow, an Irish, and one other one that I can't remember. But they have really good food there.
Yeah, you went there with me first, and then you went with Michael a few months later.
No, I'm pretty sure I went with him first.
Um,
It was just okay. Like the French fries were really good that we tried.
That is true.
Now you remember.
I remember the
Yeah,
fries
now
because
you
they weren't
remember.
alcoholic.
now you remember. Good lord. I hope you know across my desktop, I have just a bunch of like mozzarella and cheese curd PNGs and like Italy PNGs from
Yo.
making that. Because I had to put them in the shorts video. And so they're all just here.
They're just here.
They're all just here. Oh goodness.
Oh shoot, I'm supposed to stream today.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are you streaming?
What am I streaming? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Would you like to stream together?
What? Jordan's here.
What a-
Oh, right.
What a weird.
I'm yawning, I'm sorry.
Girl, wow.
My coffee is half calf.
Oh,
What are
What?
you doing?
My drink cart thing came with me.
oh.
It's called a coaster,
The
ma'am.
coaster.
What the? Are you all right?
No, I'm not awake.
You having a fucking aneurysm over there? Are you taking zombie drugs?
Pretty
Oh,
much.
no.
Have you heard about that?
Oh my.
In Florida.
No. Of
Florida
course.
is having an epidemic right now of
Of
people
course.
taking animal
fucking-
tranquilizers as
What?
drugs. Yeah, it's what is it called? Xylazine, something like that. They're taking
Yeah, I
it with
think so, yeah.
fentanyl.
Oh
And,
my god.
and it's
They're trying to die.
it's like it's called the zombie drug combination. And I was
Holy
like,
shit,
God
wait.
damn.
I don't know.
'Cause
if you
you'll
guys
die.
heard of-
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but this was like a couple of years ago. I think this was right after or during the pandemic in Seattle. We had a fucking situation where someone had recorded this woman like walking around on the street, and it went viral because everybody was like, what the fuck is going on? And the story is that she was protesting, so she had like all this special effects makeup on, and it was very fucking convincing. Especially with like an iPhone filming her, like a student iPhone filming her from like an 8th or like 6th story apartment. But she was just like walking around one of like the central areas, just screaming and holding this like blanket that was bloodied, quote unquote. But like her special effects makeup it looked like her jaw was unhinged, like she didn't have eyes because she had like blacked them out and everything. And it was she was labeled as the Seattle zombie woman.
I think I
And
do
it
remember
was-
hearing about that.
Yeah, and it was like
Thing.
I remember seeing it and I was like, because it was like, here's this news for you. And I was like, okay, great. What the fuck is this? It was so creepy because then people were like, hey guys, the pandemic is getting worse. And it wasn't even what she was protesting for abortion. That's
Oh.
what she was fucking protesting for. But that is not the message everybody got.
Yeah, I don't think that was
Her
the right way to
clothes-
send that message.
It
Her
was
clothes
not.
look way clean though in these pictures. Like,
Wait,
her
did you look
face
it
is
up?
yeah, like her face is all fucked up, but like
There's
she's
blood
wearing
on her
like the
stomach and
nicest
that's it.
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like so weird. It was such a
You guys
weird
remember
fucking
the
thing.
clown thing? The killer clown.
Oh god, yeah.
I remembered this the other day randomly because someone online was like talking about like what's something fake in your country's history or what's something that's real in your country's history that people would think was fake, and someone was like, oh, the clown craze thing, and somebody from another
God.
country was like, is America even real? Like what the fuck is going on over there? Like I was like, I don't know, man. Like it's really weird.
I feel like Americans, especially when the clown phase happened, I feel like that was peak boredom. like everybody, it goes with my theory of thinking that the B movie is a mass hysteria, because I refuse to believe that the B movie's fucking real. That's
The B
half
movie?
joking.
No.
Clearly, the B movie is a government experiment.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised. But like oh god, now all I'm thinking about is the B movie.
Here,
Oh no. Oh, my cat is screaming. Hold on.
What are you doing?
Don't worry. I told you to stop looking over here.
Everybody else stopped talking, and I didn't have anything to say.
No, I'm doing something important. Very important.
What I missed?
I'm gathering evidence.
Oh,
Evidence of what? The B movie being a mass hysteria?
yeah.
Nah, you'll see. It's fine.
Okay. Lovely. Lovely.
My medicine's
wait.
like waving up again.
Oh no. You okay? Do you have water?
Have you told it to sit down?
Shut the fuck.
Yeah, I'm just like sleepy, you know.
My friend Shai sent me, because it's Autism Awareness Month. My friend Shai sent me a TikTok on the 1st, and I thought it was gonna be like an April Fool's joke, but it's literally just, it's Autism Awareness Month. Remember to tell Autism Speaks to shut the fuck up. Nobody asked. And I thought it was really funny. Because it's followed up by, what puzzle pieces? I'm not solving shit.
My autism awareness goes like this. My psychiatrist said, yeah, you have all the symptoms of this. I'm not going to diagnose you with it, though.
I had that problem, and it was very fucking annoying.
She said, you function so well, though. Me literally taking 2 months off of work because I can't function in society.
Wait, why did you just... What is this?
I sent you some proof.
Oh, shh. That's just the script.
Yeah.
8 kilobytes left.
You needed proof that the B movie existed.
No, motherfucker. I believe it exists.
I sent you proof.
Oh God.
Hey, Ripley said it was okay.
I didn't say it was okay, but I didn't stop
You didn't
him either.
stop me, all right? Yeah.
Ripley just
Look,
watched
silence
him
is
copy and
compliance,
paste it
okay?
and send it to me. Okay. Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I'm re-downloading TikTok this weekend.
Oh God.
If I can make content.
Part of me wants. No, I don't want to touch TikTok.
Part of me. No, never mind. Didn't make it through the sentence.
No, I tried. I have a TikTok account for Twitch related stuff, and I was gonna originally post everything that I post on YouTube Shorts over on TikTok. But then I was like, this app is so overwhelming, and I really don't like. I already have a Pinterest doom scrolling.
I can't
problem.
believe you use Pinterest. That is so funny to me.
Why? I
hate Pinterest with a
I love it.
passion.
I
Unless
love
it's
it
for
so-
Animal Crossing QR codes, you will not catch me on Pinterest.
I love Pinterest so much. I think Pinterest is like my most used app of social media related things. Because I use Twitter, and that's to like collab with other PNG tubers, VTubers, and content creators, right? Or like tweeting schedules and talking about this charity stream and yada yada yada, whatever. I have an alt account which I kind of use, kind of shitpost on, and then that's it. Like I don't really use social media. I use like the community tab in YouTube Shorts more than anything.
I always get Pinterest and that other one confused. Which Etsy. I always get those confused. They're like the same thing.
They're not
Yeah,
the same
They're
at
the
all.
same.
They're
the
really
Pinterest
not.
is for looking at photos and pinning them to a board. Etsy is a shop.
Yeah, of photos.
Pinterest will usually just link you back to Etsy, actually.
That's it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're intertwined. Like you have to use both if you're gonna use one of them.
I do. I will
Nah.
say, like, I use Etsy for like cute small gifts and like things I might like.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
if it's just like, oh hey, here's a little like arts and crafts thing, and it's like, here's the link to where I got it. 6 different Etsy pages, and you're like, cool, I guess. Thanks.
I will hate that. I use so here's my logic. Here's my logic on why I like Pinterest. Hear me out. I am someone who I really like organization and inspiration stuff. I'm definitely not the type of person who's gonna have a live, laugh, love poster. I'm actually probably gonna have my own variant of it in my house, which will probably be drink, sleep, forget.
Okay.
But I like the aesthetic and the way that you can organize things on Pinterest. Like it just hits that part of my frontal lobe perfectly. It's like the best way to describe it. Plus, I get to find the only gripe I have is that I like looking at artwork on Pinterest, but the issue I have with Pinterest is like people can just repost other artists' artwork and then they don't credit it. And then I'm like, wait, but I want to see more of this art. Where? Give at, please. And then nothing comes of it. It's so annoying and difficult, but there's that. That's my reason.
I just
get cool
avoid
tattoos.
Pinterest and Etsy as much as possible.
Etsy, I feel like, is difficult for me to navigate. I don't know why.
You just look up stuff you want to buy. That's it.
Yeah, I got Amazon for that.
That's true.
Though I should probably. That is just a cat. What?
Hey, but
Okay, I'm just gonna send
Ripley
this.
has been like obsessed with online shopping lately. All right, she's gotten
No.
so many things from
Listen,
Amazon recently.
motherfucker. Who was the one who just bought 7 things that just show up at the apartment?
Excuse me, are
I
they for
love my
me?
pin-
No,
I love my Pinterest recommendations. Look at you.
I didn't buy them.
I didn't say you bought them. I said you got stuff off Amazon, didn't I?
When do I get my gifts?
Yeah.
Wait, check the what I just sent you, Jordan. I love my
Which one?
Pinterest recommendations.
Is this a flying cat? Oh, good.
I don't know. It was just like, it was
Cat
like a
exorcist.
cat
Mm.
exorcist. It was just a bunch of like aesthetic photos and then log cat,
Log cat.
floating log cat.
Let's see. What's on my Pinterest? Oh, I do have it downloaded. That's a good one.
That's a start.
A wedding inspo.
Ooh.
Animal Crossing.
Yes.
Wedding. Animal Crossing. Oh, make your lashes go viral. That's an ad.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's literally all wedding stuff and all Animal Crossing stuff. Oh, and tattoos. That's a bad tattoo.
My Pinterest just says create an account.
My Pinterest just says, that's the other thing. Oh, I love that my Pinterest is like, wow, look at this really pretty anime art. And then shows a gif of the person playing the cup song, but as they're reloading a fucking Glock. What?
Yeah, I just don't like Pinterest because I don't like it. It constantly has like ads loading, and then like you can't just like look at shit on Pinterest. It always takes you to a link outside the website. Like, I just find it very annoying.
I just learned how to identify what's an ad and what's not.
I
But that's
just
probably because I'm on this website too much. So that's my own problem.
Well, Jordan, you had some questions.
Yeah.
Questions. Yeah, I had a question. So the other day it was storming pretty bad out here, right?
Okay.
And same thing down at the base camp that I'm working on.
Mhm.
And they closed down one of our other base camps nearby, and they brought all the resources between our base camp and some other ones, right? And so my question is, if it was storming, right, and all you had was like a mobile trailer or one of those giant like shipping containers, which one would you take shelter in?
What was it? A shipping container and what?
Like a mobile trailer?
Oh,
I feel like
depends
a
on the
shipping
type.
Like a
container would
trailer
be
home.
safer.
Like a trailer home?
Depends on the type of storm. I feel
One with like wind and water and stuff.
probably.
I feel like a mobile home could get pushed over by the wind if it was that bad.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I would be. I feel like the shipping container would make me feel too like kidnapped.
Kidnapped.
That's
Right.
what
So the trailer has windows in it, right? The shipping container, you're just in a shipping container.
I don't know. Part of me wants to do the shipping container, but part of me is like, nah. You can just go in the trailer and sleep the storm away, and then end up in a new location when you wake up. Kind of like fast
Hey,
travel like in
yeah.
Skyrim.
You're finally awake.
You're finally awake.
See, I had to have this conversation with some of my coworkers because when they closed down one of the other camps, they dropped off 2 shipping containers outside.
What?
And for 3 days, we were like, what are these? Like, why are they here? You know, like we have our own shipping containers that we use for like a storage area. So we were like, are we getting more storage space? Like, that'd be cool, I guess.
Mhm.
And then during one of the meetings, they were like, yeah, and we dropped off the storm shelters earlier. And I was like, the storm shelters? Where? And they're like, they're right outside the trailer. And I'm like, are you talking about the empty shipping containers? We're supposed to take like refuge from storms in there? And they're like,
What
yeah.
the
And I'm like, what the Didn't tell
Oh my
anybody.
God.
They're not marked. They look like standard shipping containers. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're all just supposed to
Jesus.
pile in there and wait it out, I guess.
Pretty much. That was the other thing too, is like there's no way that we would all fit in there. There's only 2 shipping containers and there's like 500 of us. We're like,
Jesus
how
Christ.
the fuck would this even work?
She's just like me.
She gone. She said I had something else. Okay. So the other day, right,
Mhm.
I was leaving the hotel
As
and
you
I
do.
pulled up to the entrance, like to get onto the street. And this truck pulled up into the middle lane where I had to turn, and he literally blocked me from going anywhere. Like I could turn right and go the wrong way, but I needed to turn left. So I couldn't turn, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll drive out of the way, right? So I backed up, and then there was a car behind me. And I was like, great. So I can't back up any further. I backed up like a couple feet and then had to stop, right? And I was like, okay. And like the car in behind me was just sitting there staring at me, wasn't backing up. The truck in the middle of the road was just sitting there staring at me. And I'm like, I guess I got to be the one to do something, right? So I drove forward a little bit. I didn't want to go the wrong way because it's like a 7 or 8 minute detour going that way instead of going to the left. So I was like, well, fuck it then, I guess. So I drove to the entrance, and I turned left slightly to like get out of the way so that the truck in front of me could pull in. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, like that's what's gonna happen now. So I went to the left. Oh no, little did I know there was a curb to the left of me. So I drove up like onto this curb. I'm like, why is there a curb in the parking lot?
Yeah.
I was so irritated that whole way to work that day because the guy then just drove his truck like past me and then like almost hit the guy that was sitting behind me in his car, and they had to figure out their own shit. Once they finally figured out their shit, then I could back down off the curb and actually drive. But the guy in the truck from the middle lane was just looking at me like I was fucking stupid for like driving out of his way. And I'm like, you're in my way, bro. Like I can't do anything.
Yeah, it reminds me of the parking thing last week too. Some people just don't know what's going on.
They were just like, well, someone else has got to do this and solve this problem that I created. I'm like, you're a friggin' asshole, but okay. Whatever. I also, you know what else happened to me this week? I was on the phone with one of the healthcare providers, right? Because I was like, I need healthcare. And
do you?
Yeah, so I didn't have any, right? So I was like, I'll get on the phone with them. So I called the healthcare people and I was like, hey, how do I enroll? And they're like, oh, just go on our website. So I went to the website and the website said I wasn't eligible to enroll. And I was like, that's crazy because they just told me I was. So I called them back. I was on hold for another like 20 minutes. They finally answered and I was like, hey, your website says I'm not eligible. And they're like, oh, let me check. They put me back on hold. And I was like, what is happening? So then I called they came back to me. They said, oh, you're gonna have to call this other office. And I was like, the other, like a different department of you guys? And they're like, no, it's a different office, like a different like building, a different like company basically. And I was like, okay. So I called that company, and they were like, oh yeah, we have to verify some information. I'm like, got it. They put me on hold. So like 20 minutes later, they come back and he goes, okay, I wasn't able to verify this information. And I went, and then he just stopped talking like he was expecting me to be like, okay, and then just like give up or something. I don't know. So then I went, so what do we do? Like, you're the guy who works at the company that I need something from. Like, what do we do here? And he goes, oh, you'll have to call these people. They can put in your information into the system and then we can look it up and verify it. And I said, okay, can you transfer me? And he goes, no, that's a different company. So now I was like, great, thanks. And I hung up on him. So then I called the third company, asked them about it. And I'm like, hey, can you upload this information and into your website so that this other company can verify the information so that they can tell the first company that I'm eligible? And they said, no, we can't do that. I said, why? And they go, well, you'd have to go into one of our offices and physically give them the information. I said, I can't give you the information online or over the phone or anything. They're like, no. I'm like, what fucking century are we in where I have to go to an office to give you a paper so you can upload it to your system so another company can see it in their system and tell the third company that I'm eligible to enroll in healthcare? And I was like, I fucking hate you people.
Yeah.
I was like, what the shit is this?
That sounds about right, but it sounds like a fucking nightmare.
It was the worst.
Dealing with medical anything is just annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I had to recently go in for like my yearly women's physical, you know?
Oh, fuck.
And they give you a pap smear, and then they send those results off to a lab. And so I told my doctor the last time I really didn't enjoy it because they'd called me on the phone while I was at work and left a voicemail saying, hey, we got the results of your thing. We need you to call us back immediately. And I was like, oh my God, I have cancer, you know? So she was like, oh yeah, no, we'll just upload the results to your portal. If they're clear, you'll be fine. It'll just go online. We won't call you or anything. I was like, sweet. get you have the online thing, you know, where you can see what mail you're gonna get. And
Yeah.
I saw a thing that I said I had an important message coming from this company, and I looked at the company and it was like cancer pathology and stuff like that in our area, and it was like urgent reply requested, and I was like, what the fuck? So I open it and it goes, oh, we processed your results for your lab. The results were normal. Thank you.
God.
And I was like, why'd you send me this then? Why didn't you just upload it online like you did last time? Why is it every year in a different way to terrify me into thinking something's wrong with me?
every time I think of the gynecologist, I am just remembered of that video that Abby sent you and me in the We Have Sex group chat of the Bloodborne clip of the pig.
I don't remember that one.
Fuck! I literally just talked with Stokes about it last night. So have you played Bloodborne or like seen gameplay of Bloodborne? I'll send it to you after. Maybe Jordan has. But in the game,
I know a little bit about it, but I haven't seen much of it.
In the game, there's these giant fucking like almost mutant pigs, right? And one of the ways you defeat them is quite literally getting behind them, taking your hand, shoving it up their anal cavity, and ripping out whatever you can get. And that's an actual thing. And Abby had sent you and me a video saying, me, my gynecologist, my cervix.
What the?
And I'm like, ooh. I'm just reminded of that every time that like something like in medicine like is like very accurate or just like a ooh. I'm just reminded of the drifter. Dink, dink, dink. Ooh. Bring a sword.
Yeah.
Fucking Gambit.
I haven't played Destiny in a few days.
Yeah, I've played Destiny in a few years.
Why not?
I tell you, it's just too much work to get into it.
Tis good game though.
Yeah.
It is, like, if you stop playing it for a long time, though, it's, like, a little hard to get back into it because so much changes.
Yeah, that's fair.
The cat said, give me my heated blanket, and that's all I need.
Aww.
I feel like the tired is setting in on all of us.
Yeah,
I
a
had,
little
like,
bit.
a cramp in my jaw. That was weird.
Oh, you
Really?
okay?
That's weird. He's massaging it out.
There you go.
Wow, that hurts.
Does that happen a lot?
Yeah, do you get jaw cramps before?
No.
I didn't know they could cramp there.
That's the first time that's happened, but you know what? Talking is less fun now.
Well,
You should probably get that checked.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Shit happens. Bodies are weird.
Yeah. God. Trying to think of. Do you have any would you rathers?
I do.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Mm-hmm.
Ask.
Like what?
Give.
Was that out? Okay. Where did it go? Here it is. All right. Would you rather talk like Batman or Mickey Mouse for the rest of your life?
Batman.
Batman. That's what I put
Which
too.
Batman?
Oh wait, shit. Yeah, which one?
Any of them.
Hold on. No, no. No.
gonna fuck you up, pal.
I would probably wait. No, I can't do a joke. I can't do Joker from any like era or anything like
No,
that.
the question was Batman
Damn
or
it.
Mickey Mouse. The question was not Joker.
Joker?
it.
Where did you get Joker from?
Because I saw Mark Hamill has voiced Joker before, and I want to sound like Mark Hamill.
Is that how you say his name?
Probably not. I think it's
Doubt
Hamill.
it.
I thought it was
It's Hamill.
Hamill.
It is Hamill. I don't know why I said Hamill.
I was like, have I been saying Hamill wrong my whole life? Is it
No,
Hamill?
it's
Did he add a
fucking-
comma in his name?
He had an extra letter, like.
No, I just said it wrong because I'm
Isn't
like
his
half
whole, like-
awake. You know, I would probably. You know what? I would probably. Hold on.
I follow him on Twitter. Yeah, it's just Hamill. There's no extra H.
Yeah.
Is there a Batman in the Teen Titans Go series from
The
2003?
Teen Titans Ghost.
No, not Teen Titan Go. No, original Teen
Like
Titans.
Batman
sorry.
from the Legos movies.
Batman
You know,
from the-
yeah, that's a good one. I'd probably shit. Part of me
there's a
wants
cat.
to do like an old school one. Yeah, it's my cat. Sorry. I'll probably do 2004 Batman.
2004 Batman.
Yeah.
You're so
I'll do that one.
2000 and late.
Hi. Hi. She's just looking at me. Why? Yeah.
What the?
Hi. What do you want? What do you want?
What kind of questions are these?
Just ask him.
What?
the
Hold on, that first
category of questions is would you rather questions for teens, and the
Oh, no.
first question is would you rather go without your phone or dinner?
Eating disorders for teens.
Oh god. That's so fucked.
Would you rather go on a diet or work out?
What the fuck?
What are these questions for teens?
People
Oh
wonder
my
what's
gosh.
wrong.
Would you rather go skydiving or snowboarding? Would you
Snowboarding.
rather
Actually,
move
both.
out of your parents' house or buy a new car?
Move out.
Move out.
Would you rather run for student council or volunteer at a local homeless shelter?
Those are two
That's
terrible
the same
things.
thing.
If you become a student council member, you're not allowed to volunteer.
Oh my
Fucking
gosh.
normie.
Oh, there's some for kids too. Would you rather meet Big Bird or Barney? How old are these questions?
What the fuck? Both of those characters scare the fuck out of me, so no thanks.
Yeah. Would you rather
Pass.
have an extra finger or an extra toe?
Neither would be useful.
Yeah, what? Useless appendage.
Would you rather questions for team building? Would you
Okay.
rather be the only person in an office of monkeys or the only monkey in an office of people?
Oh wait, no, hold on.
All of that is
What?
just
Wait, no,
But
hold on.
They
It says
mistyped it. It says
the online
it says
monkey.
the online monkey.
I want to be the online monkey.
What the fuck? I like that there
Also,
would you rather
You know, like if you really ask that in a team building question, somebody would be like, "I already am the only person in an office of monkeys."
Yeah, because that's what my knee-jerk reaction was.
Questions for work.
Oh no.
Would you rather work 4-day weeks or 2 months on and 1 month off?
Every day for 2 months?
Yeah.
1 month is not enough time to recuperate.
Yeah.
Depends on what job you're doing, I guess.
Is it part-time? Hold on.
Like if I was a
let's look
famous
this-
actor, I'll work for 2 months straight and take a month off.
Yeah, that's okay, that's fair. But like current job? No.
Technically, you get more time off though during that month.
What? But yeah, you're not working for the
Well, because
entire
you would
month.
have 8 weekends versus a month.
Right. So like 8 weekends times 3 days is 24. So you'd have
Yeah.
24 days off, or you would have a whole month off. Now they could just be dicks about it and be like, "You have February off, have fun." But you know.
Only February, and it starts on the 3rd, so you don't even have the full month.
See you at
Naturally.
the end of February.
Why February?
It's the shortest month. You get the least time off.
Oh, of course.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
okay.
February,
Oh
What
God.
of it?
huh?
What about February?
Did you see?
See what?
See,
Oh, thank you for asking. Did you
God.
see that
God.
Steam is no longer being supported on Windows 7 or Windows 8?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So
What do I have?
you have Windows 10, dear. Calm
Okay.
down. You looked very frightened for a moment.
I know I don't have the newest one.
Yeah.
My computer can't run Windows 11, so.
It
Yeah,
says a
I-
small community of gamers runs on Windows 7 and 8.
That's a small community of gamers. The fucking Avengers.
Yeah, I can't do Windows 11 because my computer doesn't have like a new security feature that newer computers have.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to install Windows 11.
What?
Yeah.
Not allowed to.
I just woke up one morning and had Windows 11. I guess I did like automatic installations for signing up for shit, and I was like, oh, well, that's annoying. But
It's okay.
anyway.
I prefer Windows 10. I have Windows
I-
11 on my laptop and I just don't enjoy it.
I miss
Mm,
Windows
okay.
10 because I miss being able to drag the taskbar on the bottom to the left-hand corner of my screen, so I can have all my icons there. But now I just have Opera, so that's fine. I just have Opera now, so that works. I'm so mad about my CPR card.
What happened to it?
That's what I've been like fiddling with for the past 2 days. So it won't disclose too much information, but basically when I took my CPR class, there was a little bit of a language barrier between me and my instructor, but I had corrected them on my first name. my first IRL name, which isn't that difficult. But somehow they completely butchered it, and my CPR card is under a completely different name now, and I have to like cycle through every typo variant of my first name to try to find it. And so I emailed them and I was like, hey, can we please fix this, because this is a pain in the ass. And
I can understand your last name, but like your first name, really? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's, you know what's funny though, because like that's what I thought. I was like, oh shit, maybe it was my last name. And then I remember like a year ago when they gave it to me, they were like, oh yeah, so this is what it is. And I'm like, so you didn't fuck up my last name, you fucked up my first name.
Wait, it's been a year that this happened, since this happened?
Yeah, wait.
Almost.
You've been waiting for a year to get it fixed?
Damn, I thought I was bad.
No, because the first time when I got it, I just guessed it. But because it was so long ago, I can't remember what the fucking spelling was of the first name. And so I was like, damn it.
You don't have a physical card?
No, it was like an e-card.
Oh, that's weird.
Thing. Oh, I can print it and I can have a physical card sent to me. Truth be told, I should have just done that.
Yes.
But I have the certification for like another year, but it's just annoying.
I'm getting hungry.
Go eat something.
Can we go get lunch? Can we go get lunch?
No.
What?
You haven't done the outro. How would we do that?
Well,
He said I was trying.
come
to
on
be
back now. You
hear?
Thank you for tuning into Mindless Prattle. If you liked us talking about the B movie and books, hope you will give us a like.
Those were the only two topics we discussed. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of other stuff in there. My brain goes fuzzy.
Uh,
Thank you again to Kavaki for joining us today.
Absolutely.
You know, leave a. God, Jordan, can you say what you normally say about the podcast?
What?
I can't remember the
thought
words.
You can't remember the words.
Like and follow, and
like and follow.
where do you
yeah.
leave the video,
hit
the voice
subscribe.
message?
do the thing. Just do it. Do all the things.
You can leave us a voice message on Alitu.
Nope.
No? On our website, mindlessprattle.com, you can leave us a voice message. I'm clearly a professional expert at this, right?
You know we're on week 17, right?
Shut up! I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Kavaki, take it out.
Remember to like, follow, and subscribe to Mindless Prattle, and
I meant talk about yourself.
Oh. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe my Twitch channel. At 200, we're very close. We're like 14 away from 200. I will be doing a.
She means 200 followers.
Yeah, 200 followers. We'll be doing a charity live stream for breast cancer. I'll be doing a 12-hour stream. So
Cash
raising money. So let's get there. And thank you, Mindless Prattle, for having me on again. I love this podcast.
You're looking at me.
All right, awesome.
Follow us if you want any more content. Follow me at Ripley Shane on all platforms.
You know, if you listen to these podcasts, you would know what the outro is.
Do you listen to them?
No, I say it. Why would I have to listen to it?
Why would I listen to it? Okay, guys, that's really it. We're gonna go get lunch. We hope you all have a beautiful week and enjoy this wherever your ears listen.